coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And that will be incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
First and 10. At their own
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Dalton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
brings up a 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Taking it about the 36. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
A gain of 19 yards.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. And quickly they get to the line.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Saints' 37-yard line.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Hard throw, incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Beyond for the field goal, a 51-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. 13, Saints 10. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Yeah, we will not see a run back here from Harris. Dalton and the offense now. Down 13-10, 2:06 to play. They'll have one play, maybe two, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a first down. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He's back to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. That catch good for only a couple. The Saints in the hurry up here, clock continuing to roll. Smith, the intended receiver, 3rd down here. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
That's good for a save.
They'll look to throw. They're making steady progress, but he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. There's a Darius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's now 3rd down and long.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. So now Dalton. That is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Big spot. Andy Dalton. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here. 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
They'll run on 1st down. Jones. David Onyemata there on the tackle. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They'll go again to Jones. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he's going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Saints.
Rodgers looking to throw. Making the catch is Sternberger. And he's is able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Packers.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And this one won't be remembered for many offensive fireworks, but they did enough to get the job done.
And that's why it's a team game, because sometimes you have to lean on